So we just finished Hau'ula Loop. Now we're gonna do Ma'akua Ridge Papali Trail. And it's another loop here in the valley. I know this loop as the Papali Loop Trail, but Na'alahele changed the name somewhat recently. This loop is a bit longer than the Hau'ula Loop. So if you're looking to do like a 2.5 hour hike, this is the one. If you have a short time frame, then Hau'ula Loop would be better for you. So there's a bunch of switchbacks in the beginning, and I'll lead you to a nice lookout later on. After the switchbacks, you arrive at the bench lookout. Here you can see Laie Point and all of Hau'ula. This is actually the only open view on this loop before heading into the forest. Recommended to go this way, because when we come back out, it's going to be the windy part here. So get the hard and uncomfortable way out first. This loop is also full of lo'i. So something different about this trail is there's much more hala. And most of it will be you'll see on the ground. See how it's all on the ground now. And you have to be careful because there's sharp edges.
It opens, acts like a paintbrush.
Oh.
Native Hawaiians would use it.
See. Yeah, and it's nice and soft too. Soon after, the trail is surrounded by strawberry guava and koa trees. So we're gonna go here. This is the trail. This goes up Papali Ridge, but this is not a maintained or state trail. It's pretty hard. It's one of my one and done trails. I'm gonna put the link here if you wanna see what this ridge is kind of like. It's Papali, but this is the part of the loop trail. Wow, there's actually a stream flowing. Usually it's dry here, so that means there's a lot of rain up Mauka. Okay, there's a junction here. Stay on the loop here. Do not go to the pines. Just stay on this trail. Oh, bye.
That's why.
Invasive! The rosy wolf snail played a major threat in eating the Hawaiian tree snails that once existed abundantly in the islands. It's crazy how this down tree can still have life. And this is actually invasive. It's the fake koa. Look at all this clidemia. Invasive weeds. This is what we took down when we volunteered with ONARP. I'll put a video link to see if you want to see what we did with this kind of weed. I feel like the Hau'ula Loop Trail is much more canopied, and on this side, this loop, there's much more opening, like you could see the skies. Ugh, more clidemia, guys. There's a lot of down trees on this side. And look how low. Gonna have to go down. Ugh. So how Daniel said to go counterclockwise, I'm feeling the breeze now as we're working our way back. Yeah, actually, I like this loop better than Hau'ula just because it's much more open. A lot more sunlight coming in versus the Hau'ula Loop. You're kind of in the pines for the most part. But again, this hike is longer than Hau'ula Loop, about twice as long. So depending if you have time or not, but at least you have two loops you can choose from if you're visiting in the Hau'ula area. The lilikoi flower.
Believe it or not, this lilikoi plant is an invasive vine despite its yummy fruit that everyone enjoys.
We're actually gonna go back in towards the valley and come back out and then just go around and then eventually get to the picnic bench. Dry stream bed. Go up the road, you can go Hau'ula Loop, or you can go to Ma'akua Ridge Papali Loop. So, 2 loop trails to decide.
And that wraps up the hike. Please be sure to respect the neighborhood when entering and exiting the trailhead. We had our post-hike meal at Papali's, which I highly recommend if you're ever in the area. Their servings quite a lot for more than one meal, and the food is delicious. Till the next one, guys. Aloha.